It's the evening of December 3, and I am still working on the railway, but what I have not been doing is disclosing what else is going on in the rest of the house. In 2004, we added this wing, that's what we call it. You can actually see right up here, there's a little shade difference. This is last year's work, and this is from 2004. This is what we call the wing. We actually went down one floor at the same time back in 2004, and we are finally getting to do the work of what goes on outside of downstairs. So I've used some PVC to identify where I think we're going to be having our stair, and it's rough, but at least it gives us an idea. And then my concrete guys today put in this piece of wood to give us a shape, and I should probably show you everything else that's going on. We put piers in a couple weeks ago, and finally they've gotten to where they're forming the wall. It's actually on the other side, the downhill side. It'll look like a wall, but for here, this is just going to be a patio. So this is doweled into the post base, which is it's a pier that goes into the ground, and we have, I don't know, 11. We have 11 piers that go down nearly to rock, 9.5 feet below the bottom of this work here. And we've got some tiebacks in place, all using number 5 60 grade steel. The sliding glass doors, we're in the process of putting in a landing right there. It'll be 2 steps down, and then here we're going to have a planter. And I realize it'll make a lot more sense once things start taking shape. But tomorrow at 8 o'clock, we're going to be pouring concrete. We're going to fill all this material in with concrete, all the formed areas. So just to get an idea, we've got a lot of bars of steel in here. There is a 6-inch drain pipe that goes below. We've put some foam and taped it up with Gorilla Tape, just so that we have a little bit of, it's not a one-to-one bond with the concrete, so that way there's a little bit of flexibility when we actually get to an earthquake or some other type of seismic event. So let me move around a little bit. So here's our landing. We'll go 2 steps down, and then we probably let's see, the concrete tiebacks that are right here are at the same level of the bottom of the base rock that we're going to, actually it's the top of the base rock that we're going to be putting in. And then we're going to be putting in 4 inches of concrete as well, in preparation for the 2 inches of stone that we're going to put on top of that. So I dragged our old, I don't know, 1980s top of our hot tub, because I thought maybe there's a chance that down here someday we could put in a hot tub. So this is where this project ends. At some point in time, this part of the house is going to be removed, and we're trying to make it look just like our 2004 side. So when we were looking at the other side, we were only seeing that level, but this is actually what we see on the bottom. So I hope this gives you an idea of where we are. But like I said, we're thinking about putting a hot tub in here. Since this is all going to get blown out in a couple of years, we're probably only going to put our concrete to this level here and that way. And this part we'll put in base rock, just so that we don't have water penetrating all of this area and giving us a greater potential of any kind of slide. We don't really want, well, now that we put this wall in, I really don't want water getting on the back side of here. So I have installed some drains, and we'll deal with that at a later point or another point in time. But these drains poke out to the other side. They're going to daylight. We'll put in a drain field along this row here, so if water does get in this area below the base rock, that it has a way to get out and straight out to daylight. So we're not tying that into a standard drainage system. So this is what they've been working on. It's taken quite a bit of work, quite a bit of excavation. We had to move some pipes around for the potential of having our hot tub here. And tomorrow it will look, sorry for all the quick panning, tomorrow it will look substantially different.